Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 129 of the Pokemon Journeys anime titled Finals 1, Torrent just dropped, and this is the beginning of Ash vs. Leon for the Masters 8. Let's get started and see how this battle is going to go. The episode doesn't even begin with anything related to the Masters 8 tournament. Instead, we're back with Go as we see him land from a boat for Project Mew and be greeted by Horace. Not only is Horace there, but so is Gary. They discuss Ash making it to the finals of the Masters 8 and Go wishes him well before heading to meet the rest of Project Mew. Back to Ash as we see him head towards the stadium, and inside they're discussing the matches that led up to this. Ash puts on all of his equipment and he gets hyped and fist bumps every one of his Pokemon, saying they will win. And while they do that, Eevee and Piplup come through. It's Chloe and Dawn who've come to cheer on Ash since Go had to leave. Meanwhile in the other locker room, it's the sound of air conditioning and silence. The complete opposite, as Leon mentally prepares himself, and he can't help but think back to his childhood battle with Sonya when thinking about this battle against Ash. Then, it's time for both contestants to come out. While they're coming out, we get to see many people we know watching this battle. That includes the likes of Alon, Marin, Sycamore, Iris, Lance, Steven, Diantha, Oak, Dahlia, Tracy, Brihon, and later during the battle, Alistair, Marnie, Pierce, and to cheer on Leon comes Sonya in the stadium itself. And as for Ash, besides Dawn and Chloe, it's Team Rocket. Before the battle begins, Leon makes a proposal where Ash is allowed to use all three of his Mega Evolution, Dynamax, and Z-Move in order to allow to go all out. The referee agrees, which brings up a whole bunch of ethical issues regarding how powerful Leon is as an entity. The fact that the PwC Council had to quickly bend to his will right there on the spot shows you how much of the face he is of the entire thing. But anyways, Ash accepts and let the battle begin. It begins with Ash sending out Pikachu while Leon sends out Cinderace. Leon's Cinderace is really powerful as it sends a Scorching Sands towards Pikachu and tanks a Thunderbolt, and that's thanks to its ability Libero, meaning he can switch types depending on its move. That forces Pikachu to be switched out, and Ash instead brings out Gengar, and surprisingly Leon switches out too, bringing out Inteleon. This Inteleon is very acrobatic and fast. It lands a Snipe Shot before deflecting a Shadow Ball, and Leon then has it go for Dark Pulse, but Ash's Gengar dodge it. However, Leon wanted that and uses something familiar to Ash and Dawn. It's Counter Shield, something he learned watching Ash, and uses Aqua Jet, causing these Whirlpool Wave type waters. When Gengar comes from the ground, it's getting pelted by these Aqua Jets, and Ash has Gengar counter these by using Will-O-Wisp. This creates a massive cloud of smoke, and Ash decides right there to Gigantamax his Gengar while in the smoke. Apparently, unlike other Inteleon, Leon's Inteleon can dual wield its move, so it tries to dodge G-Max Terror with dual Snipe Shots, and even gets a Snipe Shot hit in towards Gengar, but still gets hit, trapping him in the arena. Ash then goes for Max Ooze, and again, Inteleon uses dual wield Dark Pulse and hits Gengar so hard that it falls out of G-Max in 2 turns instead of 3. However, Max Ooze does hit and KO Inteleon, meaning Ash gets the first KO. Leon then brings out Mr. Rime, and Ash has Gengar go for Sludge Bomb, but Mr. Rime freezes it with Freeze Dry. It also freezes Gengar on the spot, and Leon goes for Freeze Dry again, but can't due to Cursed Body. However, since Gengar is frozen, it doesn't matter, as Mr. Rime uses Psychic Terrain before following it up with an Expanding Force to KO Gengar. With both trainers having one Pokemon down each, that's where the episode ends. The first thing that stands out to me about this episode is the battle animation. Good God, is it fluid. You can tell they put a lot of time into this first episode. Even the second episode, from the looks of the preview, doesn't look nearly as bouncy. They really, I guess, wanted to make a first good impression, and I think they succeeded. Not only does the animation look good, however, the battle tactics, especially shown by Leon here, has been crazy. Libero Cinderace, a dual-wielding Inteleon. What else does he have up his sleeve? I guess it'll be interesting to see. During this battle, Ash also talks about the fact that Leon was using the same Pokemon as Go, as I talked about last episode, and this kind of confirms that the parallel to Go's Pokemon was intentional. To some extent, this is kind of your Ash vs. Go battle as well. Speaking of Go, I was worried that after the episode he left, that was going to be his final episode, but luckily that seems not to be the case. And in fact, they seem to be setting up Project Mew stuff to take place right after the Masters 8, which will be interesting to watch. Now with Dawn and Chloe being there and the whole bunch of cameos we saw, I hope we continue to see more as the episodes roll on. Some more of Ash's companions that haven't made an appearance in this series like Misty and Brock would be good to see again. Overall, this is a fantastic first episode, and hopefully the rest of the episodes go as well as this one did. The next episode continues this battle, but this time Leon has seemingly brought out the invincible duo of Dracopult and Mr. Rime. Ash's Dragonite and Dracovish are facing Dracopult, and Mega Lucario and Farfetch'd are facing Mr. Rime. 2-on-1 for both Pokemon. Who will win? I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. But anyways, that is it for my review of episode 129 of the Journeys anime. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this episode. You can follow me on Twitter at TheRealPDGaming, and that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.